Hello, viewers. Welcome to today's episode of the Relationship Show. Today, I'm with a very special guest. A very special person is with me in the studio today. Meet.
Good day, everyone. My name is Mr. Onome Afigo. It's a pleasure you guys having me here today.
Mr. Onome, you are welcome to Pinnacle Television.
Thank you very much. It's an honor.
On today's Relationship Show, me and Mr. Onome, we are going to have a conversation, a discussion. We want to share our own opinion about this trending issue of S before marriage, how some female go back to their S before marriage to make out a night to the day of the wedding, and how some sugar daddy sponsor some marriages, and how some female go to their husband house with an else unborn child, that is getting pregnant for an S before going to the marriage. So we are going to have this conversation. I'm going to have this conversation with Mr. Onome. So, Mr. Onome, what do you have to say about this trending issue of S's doing all this with the girl, knowing fully well that this girl is preparing for marriage? Another man is interested in her, and you are not actually, before you become an S, that means two of you were not compatible. You were not ready to go on further with the relationship. You call it quits. Now, another man is interested in this girl. Why having this night last time with her, a night to her wedding, before the wedding ceremony? I don't understand. It's kind of odd to me. What do you think about this?
Well, it's a very interesting question. Okay, at the same time, it's a very moral question. At first, it's a very wrong thing for you to be in touch with your ex after you guys have disagreed or after you guys have agreed to be separated. You get me? Because
Okay.
you see, when you have a ex, you have a new other partner. It's a new page for you.
Okay.
It's a new page for you. So it's expected for you to have a good relationship with the current person you're having, not to have an infidel relationship outside that relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you look at it, it will look immoral or infidel that after you guys have separated, you still have a connection with your ex.
Okay.
It's really, really, really abnormal. So on my own part, I would feel that it's out of greed or lust that most partners, because it's not just for the female, it also happens for the male also.
Okay.
Yes, because I think it's for the both parties.
Parties, yeah.
Yes.
Both genders.
Yeah, both genders. So, but the one that the offense, if you have to allow me, the one that the offense is high is the female.
How
Yeah.
is the female first high?
Yeah, the reason why is because the female is seen to be an entity to be very loyal. Yes, to be very loyal. When I mean very loyal, at least you can't be sharing. You are meant to be with one.
I don't understand, Mr. Onome. You mean the female seems to be someone that is supposed to be very loyal? What
Yep.
about the male? Are they not supposed to be loyal,
Okay.
committed to their relationship? I don't understand this.
Certainly they do.
Okay.
What I meant to say is that
Okay.
the level of loyalty,
Okay.
the man has a little sight infect compared
Okay.
to the female. Yes, is well understandable a little bit from the men, but for the women it's quite different. Okay, to put it more straight, having a side chick, okay,
Okay.
while you are married, the atrocity is not as massive or is not as dangerous like as a woman having a side boyfriend
When legally married.
when legally married. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that is why I'm saying that the level is different.
Okay,
The
I
the
understand
man,
that
yeah,
part now.
the man aspect can be easily be looked
I
upon.
actually understand that
Yeah,
part now.
yeah.
Even in Africa, there are a lot of places here that is kind of a taboo, an abomination. It's forbidden for a woman to go outside her matrimonial home.
Certainly,
Yes, it's very bad.
certainly.
And it has some consequences, some grievous consequences.
Yeah.
Yes, that is attached to it. We understand that as Africa.
Mentalities.
Yeah.
Yes. To add to it, just like as we were discussing earlier
Okay.
on my own part, I was actually trying to make a point before on my own part, is not really appropriate
Okay.
for a guy or a girl or a lady
Okay.
who has forgone his past relationship, okay, to still be seeing the same ex while
Yes.
he's with somebody else. Okay, because this can bring about many things. It can bring about many things, like in comparison, you are using that can as well destabilize your current relationship.
Wow.
Yes, it can as well destabilize your current relationship because
Yes.
you'll be making a comparison of your old relationship to use to mirror what you have presently. So, what I would say, when you have a new relationship, or perhaps when you are in a new relationship, it's expected that your old ways should be forgotten. That does not mean that when you see this person on the way, you cannot say hi or greet. But when you keeping in touch with this person, making a one or two hangouts with this person, it actually have a negative impact in your the headiness in your relationship. Okay. Yes, and in such doing, it might lead to you having the lady having two male friends. You might be having two male friends while that is on.
Okay.
What I meant is that we all are humans.
We are humans.
You get
yeah.
that sometimes emotion can overwhelm us. Okay, maybe your intention is not for you to have a one or two thing with the person, it's just a normal hangout. But the way things now went, you now have emotional feelings due to the the previous past.
Okay.
So you might want to lay with this person, and maybe when you lay with this person, automatically you're having two relationships at a time.
At a time.
So it will be more
headier.
headier if you forgone your past relationship and concentrate
focus
on the present one. It will help you and it will help your partner. It will help you.
What about this situation whereby sugar daddy spend money sponsoring the former girlfriend marriage? I don't understand that. This thing is kind of what do you think about that?
Well,
personally, can you sponsor your ex marriage? I don't understand.
I think
because I assume before somebody will go into a marriage, you have the money, you are prepared, you are fully prepared.
Well, on a situation like this, I think it's not acceptable for the sugar daddy. It will be high service of the sugar daddy.
Okay.
Yes, to be doing such a role.
Wow.
Okay, yes, it will be high service of the sugar daddy to be doing such a role because you are sugar daddy, you are not going to marry this person.
No.
Certainly you are not going to marry this person. So this person wants to move on. You doing this role is like you are investing on the marriage, which you are putting the woman under your mercy.
Yes.
Like you can call the woman back and call that
at any time.
So on my own, it's not advisable for a lady, if you have a relationship before, for you to also accept anything. Somebody that is not your parents' relative or whatever, you are accepting something, knowing fully well you know this person normally. Previously, it was not just a casual friend.
No.
You guys have something in common.
Yes.
Okay, but when you accept something like that,
yes.
it puts the lady in a mercy to the man,
to the
sugar daddy in question.
Okay.
Because at the time he might call you that don't forget that the overall expenses of that marriage, I actually shadowed it.
Yes, I
sponsored it. So definitely you will not argue. So
Okay.
you want to actually say, okay, let me thank him by you will say, let me thank you by listening to what he's saying, and you might want to say, okay, let me just do it just for this time, and that time will never end. It's always continuous. So what I would say, I have these two blame for two parties. Is either for the sugar daddy and for the ladies. As a man that you know that your sugar baby is about to get wedded, I think that is the appropriate time for you to back off.
Call it quits.
Yes, to back off, because at least this person wants to start his own beginning. Perhaps the sugar daddy has a family of his own.
Of his own,
Good.
yes.
So this person wants to start his own beginning. So highest you do is a farewell. Have a good. If there's any goodwill message you want to present to the person, fine. Or perhaps instead of you sponsoring, if you want to honor the marriage by coming and maybe just do one or two as dancing, celebrate, spraying or whatever, that is fine. But you investing in the marriage is an insult to the man in question who is marrying the lady.
Okay.
Yes, it's an insult. Irrespective of the fact that the man is not aware that the wife took money from somebody, but it's an insult to the man, because eventually the lady will be in a mess into that man, which is the sugar daddy, depending. Okay, so I would say that a situation like this, the two parties should know their differences.
They should know their differences.
They know their differences, because something like that could actually lead to whereby the man can be having an affair with the woman.
Even after marriage.
Even after marriage, because they still have something in common among themselves.
So you have to observe boundaries.
Yes. Among themselves.
Okay. Yeah. What about this situation of after 1 month, 2 months, you discover your wife is not you, the girl is pregnant, and the pregnancy is not even for the current husband, it's for the ex-boyfriend, ex-sugar daddy. So I don't know.
That's a terrible question.
So complicated.
Very complicated situation. Well, it happens. It's something that is very, very common nowadays in our societies.
Okay.
Because our youth, our youth, supposed youth, they don't stick to one partners. Okay, they don't stick to one partner, and they actually have a negative effect to whoever you are settling down with. Now, if a situation happens this way, there's one major factor.
Okay.
There's one major factor. The major factor is that the lady in question was not faithful in the relationship while he was with the person he got married to. It wasn't faithful, because you won't tell me that someone who just got married in a month and he got pregnant immediately. Though it's possible. It's
possible, but the situation whereby the child is not for the correct husband, for the sugar daddy or ex-boyfriend, that is where it's more complicated.
Well, as I said earlier on, it's complicated.
Will I accept this pregnancy as a man, since I've already paid her bride price? What will I do? Should I send her back? Should I call this marriage? Should I divorce her? I don't know. It's a very complex issue.
Well, on that aspect, I think if I were to be in the man's shoes, okay, and I find that something of this nature happened, we haven't gone that far. Okay.
After marriage, you mean you haven't gone that far?
Yes, we haven't gone that far, because the woman.
I mean, after a month of marriage.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the question. Let me get it right.
Okay.
If the baby wasn't mine.
If the baby wasn't
mine,
yours.
yes.
Okay.
So it simply means that the person I got married to, before the pregnancy we actually becomes before the baby will come, as in I don't know how you guys know the women normally put it. At least it should be like 3 weeks and a month.
Yes.
That is to say, while she was with me when we were planning our marriage, she was even sleeping outside with somebody else. You get me? So now the pregnancy is as a result of what she did back then.
And she even confessed to you that you are not the
father
of this child.
So what I would say, because you see, when you are in a relationship, okay, if there's a tendency that the person you are in relationship with is actually cheating on you, there is a high tendency that something like that could happen while stay in the marriage.
Again.
Yes, again, yes.
You
Something.
can't call that a mistake.
It wasn't a mistake. It was
And
not.
accept that child, then you start producing yours till you start producing your own children.
Well, is that act is not a deliberate act by the woman. She knows. She knows. No, what I meant. It wasn't an accidental act. It
It's
was a deliberate act by the
okay?
woman.
So she has
she
intention.
there's a saying that they say that a woman, before a woman cheats, she must have concluded her mind. You get
Okay.
now. Whatever the woman nurses before, she has already made up her mind against this man.
Oh,
You get me?
Wow.
So your ability for you as a man to accept this woman's child is makes you less a man.
a man.
Yes,
Wow.
it makes you less a man because things like this will eventually happen.
Again.
Even though she is not pregnant, but she will be cheating.
Cheating on the man.
She might be preventing
in that marriage.
She might be
Again,
preventing
okay.
the pregnancy. Okay? She might be
Okay.
preventing the pregnancy, but she might be doing something that is even more worse than having
So
the
what
pregnancy.
advice do you have for a man who is going through such situation? Send her away, divorce her
Well-
with the baby.
Well, I think a situation like this, as a man,
Okay.
you know what is good for you. We
Wow.
are not in a civil world like a Western world. Let me say
Wow.
Western world that say that you will just accept somebody else's child.
Yeah.
You can be raising somebody else's child. Eventually, that child is not yours.
Okay.
You will really know that child is not yours the day you and that woman has a fight. The day you and that woman
Interesting.
has a fight, she will not tell you that, okay, since you already know that this baby is not yours, this child is not yours, he's going to meet his father. So
Wow.
who is not the fool? It's the man. So it's
Okay.
expected that when a thing like that happen at the beginning, you have a conclusive solution to it. Now,
What is the conclusive solution?
as for me,
Okay.
I won't be able to accept that woman.
Okay.
Yes, I won't. I know everybody is born to make mistake.
Yes.
But that mistake is very grievous, an expensive one.
It's a grievous
Yes, a
mistake.
grievous mistake. That kind of
Okay.
mistake, that kind of woman can kill somebody.
Wow.
Yes, she can.
So a cheating wife is a murderer.
Well,
Wow.
I won't put it. I won't put it in that way.
In that
but
way, okay.
I feel a woman that has the mind to
Mind
do
to
such
cheat,
thing, to have
okay.
a pregnancy, to bring it to when you guys are doing your wedding,
Yes,
he didn't bring it to
planning
your
your
notice
wedding.
that, honey, this is what happened though. If he had
Okay.
told you
Yes.
during that time, you made your decision, I think that would have been a different
Be a
scenario.
different
The
scenario.
man would not say, okay, I won't go on with this marriage.
Okay.
I won't go on this, or maybe, okay, let's say it goes. But you didn't tell this man.
Okay.
So now that is why I said that woman is capable of doing something extra length to the
Extra,
man.
okay.
Yes. So as for me, I'm going to say that such woman, men should be careful. Like me, I won't accept that woman. I just have to do the needful tradition and the legal rights. We will all go our different ways.
Different way.
Yes.
This will bring us to the end of today's program on Relationship Show. Thank you very much, Mr. Onome.
Thank you very
Please
much.
don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. When you do, click the notification bell so that whenever we update new video, you can be the first to be notified. See you next time. Bye.